The major thing, of course, like you've just been saying, has been to talk about the Super Eagles and, of course, the Libyan, LFF and NFF.
Yeah.
LFF, NFF, CAF, then maybe FIFA.
Potentially cans on FIFA.
FIFA, then FIFA today near CAS.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, but it we'll go a little bit back into what happened. We'll show you maybe some exclusive videos or pictures you've not seen concerning the situation. But what I know is that CAF is supposed to sit on Tuesday.
Yeah, this
coming Tuesday. And the disciplinary committee should deliberate on the issue, and maybe let's see if we can hear what will happen up until then. But a lot has been said about what happened and all of that. You know, in fact, when it even started, there was a thing of, oh, now we start them first, now we do them first. You know, but people have said...
Now, what affects me with that, some so-called journalists in this Nigeria was the one saying, Nigeria start them first. You know, honestly, we didn't start anything. Okay. According to the video that was played before we came live, we actually heard the General Secretary saying that Nigeria did not start any dark art. Let me use Arsenal's name, dark art. They didn't do that because, okay, Nigeria is going to be playing in Uyo. We've played South Africa. We've played Benin Republic. We've played different teams coming into the country, Nigeria. But they did not land in Port Harcourt. They did not land in Lagos. They did not land in Abuja. They came with their chartered flight to Uyo. So it is very sad to actually now think that a team that is not even good enough to play against our Chan team is what we're going to, be playing that card with. It's so sad.
Wait, we know beat Rwanda.
We've drawn Rwanda. It's different. How would we? We've beaten Libya at home. Okay, we've beaten Libya at home. We've beaten Libya.
Yeah.
And then what's just left for us is go to Benghazi, defeat Libya. So they're not telling us that we are playing that card. It's not possible. So basically what happened was they flew directly to Port Harcourt, which is not supposed to be. And then when you're flying to somebody's country, call the person that, yeah, we're going to be flying to so and so place, you're going to meet us. Every other country has told Nigeria that, okay, they are coming to the country and they've flown into the country directly to Uyo, not to Lagos, not to Abuja, not to Port Harcourt, or not to Kano. But you yourself, your country, Libya, you flew to Port Harcourt and you only told the NFF officials that when you got there that you're already in Port Harcourt. NFF made arrangement for bus, for security, but you were trying to truncate what they are doing. So all these things were premeditated. Even after the game, we saw a report from the Libyan press that they have planned to do something by keeping the Nigerian contingent at the airport for 7 to 8 hours. Unfortunately for Nigeria, it was more than 7 to 8 hours. It was over 20 hours at the airport. No food, no water. If not for some Nigerian officials that were in Libya already, that they came, brought MiFi. They were only sharing one MiFi. Over 20 people were sharing one MiFi in that airport. All the Nigerians, they were sharing MiFi to talk and everything. So what AFCON was tweeting. Before I could go, I saw videos of AFCON putting his phone in the air to look for service. You know, it is very, very sad. None of these players could communicate with their families. Okay. Even if you're trying to say they are retaliating, Mike, this is going beyond normal. There was no fuel in that aircraft already. It was supposed to land. He now told them to go for another journey. About 300
kilometers, yeah.
So for another journey. What if petrol had finished? He would have crashed.
Definitely.
So I think CAF needs to do something.
Definitely. Okay, but now, you see, there's something what lessons can we learn from this for ourselves? Because you see, they say if dog bites you once, and the dog decrease. But if he bites you 2 times,
now you know well.
the thing they worry you. But then, you get some people who say dog no go bite them once, as you don't bite another person. I remember my late dad of blessed memory used to say, a wise man will learn from others' experience. Yeah. He said the fool will wait to learn from his own experience. But the one that even when the experience happened to you and you still don't learn, your own is worse.
Well, this is not Nigeria's fault.
Let me say a few things. Number one, I know of developed countries, whenever they are going out, first of all, their provisions and supplies, they don't leave it to the mercy of the host. Yeah. Why? It was later that we're now scared that they feel poisonous. The wise man, he already doubts, no matter how good that person is, he's already doubting him. Yeah. So
take your provisions.
Your water.
Your food.
Your food that you will spend. If you're going to spend 1 week in Libya, you carry your food.
You can have your personal chef.
Because what? You are going to compete against them. Why would you hope to eat your own food? You have to carry what you are used to.
Well, fair enough.
I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand you.
Those are things that we should plan going ahead. So when I went there, they said they didn't give us to the I was like, really? But we went to Libya hoping to eat their food and water and want to go and beat them in their house.
but
the US can't do that.
They came to our place.
No, it doesn't matter. See, that shows you how small they are. The US, they don't do that. The big countries. Imagine say you want to play friendly or something with Spain.
No, they won't eat your food now. They'll come with their...
Is that not what
Yeah.
And you think it's because of his Eba? It's not because of his Eba. It's because of they cannot give something as crucial as their well-being into somebody else's hand. I don't know if you get my point.
But I think it's a thing of Nigeria being a very good host. They are always thinking, if we go there, they're going to treat us right.
You see, someone said that, look, do not judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
But they will judge you by your cover.
Of course.
That's what we're saying. So that's number one. That's what we should learn. We cannot. Our food and supplies should be with us. So that place where they keep us, we suppose they flex. That's number one. Then number two, we got... you said they came to the country a day before.
No, they were supposed to come like on Wednesday.
On Wednesday, and they came
on Tuesday.
Yeah, but now, so you mean that a flight can leave Libya into Nigeria, and nobody in Nigeria airspace will know that flight is about to leave?
No, they will know the flight wants to come, but they did not tell.
I know they didn't tell.
They were supposed to contact NFF.
Okay, now let's play. Let's say they didn't inform NFF.
Yes.
But now people in Nigerian space aviation know that Libya. A plane has already contacted us that they are taking off from there because you cannot take off without you understand. It's the arrival plane, they don't know exactly. So my point is that yes, they did not do what was right, but you cannot say in our own country they'll come surprise you.
No, they only contacted NFF when they were already 1 hour to land.
That's what I'm telling you. Before they stand up, NFF supposed don't know. That is what it means to be a country that is proactive.
Yeah, you won't blame NFF in this aspect.
I'm not
you would have to. It is from the aviation industry that okay, there's a plane coming, saying they are coming to play the Super Eagles.
It is a Nigerian thing. It's not about even the NFF or not now. I'm just saying how we as a country can make sure that this kind of things don't catch us in any way, moving forward in the future. That's what we're saying. And it's, to get to the point, on a normal day, how these kind of things they be. Some countries. And well, last now, they don't send us. Because some countries, they don't bond their way.
No, they can't do that shit.
As they try that thing, like the 3, 4, or 5 fighter jets.
Don't enter already.
Don't enter airspace.
Back everybody.
Before themselves,
no, that happen. No, Nigeria was just trying to be
that those kind of people will say, your country no even need know, your airspace no go know, person go land.
Just enter. No, the thing is, Nigeria was just trying to be diplomatic because you cannot bring in government interference into football. They had to contact CAF. First and foremost. So they had to follow due diligence.
I know. But me from the part of the supplies, first of all, that's what I was saying. Down to even the internet connection. Baba,
you cannot get. See, the thing is, you cannot get. Okay, what internet do you want to get from Nigeria now?
Nah, Baba, why they do that?
No, they did not allow it. They didn't allow the Nigerian guys enter into the airport.
People they go as far as using VPNs. You think that you cannot?
There are
satellite connections.
You say VPN.
They're accessible anywhere. VPNs are not bad. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you, Baba, look, you cannot. If you are a big country,
for that internet aspect,
you cannot.
I think I do not agree for the internet part.
You cannot allow somebody control you that much.
No, for the internet part, I would not agree. But for food, I can agree.
It's not even a case of agreeing. It's a case of you get to a point where you are as independent as possible, irrespective of where you are. But when I still remember when I think it was Bill Clinton when I was visiting Nigeria. You understand?
Yeah.
Before he even came, do you know how many people even came around?
And they would have done their normal stuff. Yeah.
The car he was using, the bed he was sleeping on, every single detail. They made it seem as if they carried the US into Nigeria.
They will build like this. What do they call this thing?
Of course, that's the precedent. But I'm just saying that this kind of thing is what we have now. It has happened to us now. Yeah. If we don't learn and allow it happen again,
but we have to also look at.
If we don't learn,
we have to look at CAF. Why would CAF make a match to be played in a country that is war-torn? They have 2 leaders.
Did we know before?
No,
we should have opposed it. Yes, CAF have done it. Then oppose it now. Why did we wait until now?
Because we're not saying
it. Many of us did not know that Libya had 2 leaders until after this.
It was during this event.
That's what I'm saying. Many people do not know. My point is that CAF has done it and they've messed up. Why should we now be beneficiaries
the
of their underside?
The Nigerian FA, predicted this thing to happen, but it's not supposed to be as deep as this. Because the Libyans already complained when they came there. They came in through, by road from Port Harcourt.
Yes.
And on a normal day, from Port Harcourt to Uyo, you know, they pass 2 hours. It can't be more than 2 hours.
No,
just
the road is bad. It passed.
You know, it depends. They were coming with escorts.
I don't drive.
They were coming with escorts.
The road don't bad. Forget. I know what I tell you.
When last you drive?
By the time you don't enter Aba, forget it. Normally now 2 hours. And I'm talking about 20 years back.
No, I'm talking about now.
That's what I'm telling you. The road don't bad pass.
I've been to Euro by road.
No, it passed 2 hours.
No.
It passed 2 hours. The road,
it's more like they are trying to truncate Nigeria's plan. Because,
no doubt.
Because Libya themselves, they are at the risk of not qualifying. If Benin had won Rwanda and we had defeated them, automatic ticket, they are not going out. They're not going to go to AFCON. So they just plan the game.
They're not ever going to go to AFCON now. They really get planned to go to AFCON.
If Benin had lost, and Benin lost, so now they can still qualify.
But Benin no go. But
Benin won't slack, of course.
They won't slack. All right, let's hear the captain, William Trustekong, on the aftermath when he arrived, and then we'll see some clips that maybe you might not have seen of the Super Eagles in Libya.
The green, white, green shirt, it's already a big responsibility. And yeah, it's something that I thrive under. I enjoy that role for the team. I'm not scared or worried to make any decisions, whether to be good or bad. I think as you get more experience, you get more comfortable in such a role. And of course, you have to try and find a way to unite the team. I think it's not just about the player who wears the band, it's about taking responsibility of making it a team performance. We have many leaders in the team, different players lead in different ways. But I think, yeah, it's just you will be the vocal point, or maybe the captain of the ship at that time. But you need everyone on board, and you need everyone to believe in you, and also everyone to agree in the direction that you're going.
Oh, my father.
Have you seen any of these clips outside there?
I haven't seen any of this. Although I've seen the boys, you know, jovial like this, maybe during AFCON, pre-match and everything. But them, you know, having fun without their phones. You know, some of them were starting to charge phone now. It was more like a bonding thing for them, playing game. Look at they're playing flipping in the bottle.
Flipping bottle. But no suya or something to chop there to meat.
Now, the next morning, they got croissant and drink and wine water.
But that food and water...
They snaked the food and water in.
At least even if a biscuit and water will carry from there.
No, it's 20 hours. They might have taken their supplies.
And there's no excuse for that.
They could have taken their supplies, to be honest.
You carry your supplies. Okay, we'll go there now and be expecting to eat what? What if you don't have food there that is good enough for us?
You would have a Nigerian restaurant.
Based on what?
It's not based on. It is not based on assumption. You would have an advanced
team. If you are going as a journalist, that's a different case. You are representing a country. These are ambassadors.
When I was even going to Ivory Coast, I took Nigerian food.
You can imagine, and then what are you trying to say? Look, where there's rubbish, I don't accept. There's some things that we should not accept. There's things that are debatable.
Okay, if this situation did not happen,
they said 20,
you would have not lamented about the food.
It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. You're going for it. Look, we know what if you're into fitness and you take your things serious, you know what it means. Before the other day, I was watching Son Heung-min of Tottenham and spent a day
with him, yeah.
What did the guy say when he was talking about his breakfast? He said this
routine.
Routine.
Yeah.
There's something you eat.
Even Foster was saying that
exactly
every day.
Because you know. What about Cristiano Ronaldo?
No, he has his thing.
They tell you there's octopus.
Diet.
There's a particular strict regimen. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So as footballers, you know you're going to play. You know, okay, maybe 5 hours to the match. Wait till they chop. 3 hours. We know they drink this kind of thing. You know yourself.
That now comes to where budget. You know, budget comes in. You have your nutritionist coming in on board. Comes with what you want to eat.
See, look.
But of course, we're going to get there.
Look,
perhaps
it's sad we cannot be saying we're going to get there. Okay.
No, we're going to get there, to be honest.
Even these guys individually, themselves, personally by themselves.
No, see,
you
cannot expect
them. Talking about, you're looking there. We had 2 of CAF final 3 inside there. So that means getting Nigeria.
Potential CAF final 3.
Their clubs were ready to send jets to pick them up.
Leicester City were ready.
Do you understand? So I'm saying that even as a person, it is you have to understand how bad things are, so much so that
okay, what if I don't want to side anybody, you know? But I'm going to say from the angle of the NFF already planning for things.
Yeah.
Okay, we are not going to go with our food, but what if the advanced team had done something for them? They made arrangements that, okay, somebody's bringing food here, somebody's bringing something for us here. Instead of just packing our food in. The journey was not long. It was a chartered flight.
You see, Baba.
So they would have made arrangements. I'm sure, 100% sure, the NFF would have made arrangements.
When you're dealing with international distance, you can't be sure. Where was the arrangement?
The NFF would have made arrangements. I'm sure they are not that bad. They are not bad to that extent. They would have made arrangements.
They're probably worse than even what you're saying.
No, of course not.
They're probably even worse.
I do not want to agree.
You cannot get to the point where you base things off on assumption. You carry it with you. Someone tells me, I heard it was a preacher who spoke about it. Whenever you go somewhere, you carry your atmosphere with you.
Of course.
To influence that thing.
You influence the place.
So no matter how much you even want to say, even if you made advanced plans, that's this plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D.
I think you rate them highly to the extent of saying they have 3 options.
You said Libya. You're going to a country, if by this time I know maybe are at variance with their leaders.
Yeah.
That means that you should expect some sort of hostility. So that even your security self, you cannot even 100%
for Libya to host a game.
Put it into their
For Libya
hands.
to host a game, they would have spoken with the CAF leaders to know that yes, we are able to host a game without our opponent, being scared. So these are the things CAF will look at on Tuesday. They look at what are the things that happened?
See. Okay. Olaiwaju Dahoud says something here. Say, good morning, guys. The North Africans have always been like this way back.
Of course.
I was not surprised about what they did to the Super Eagles. They have always been hostile when it comes to sports. They see it as war, not a friendly affair.
Yeah.
You see? So you know.
Enyimba has suffered it before. Rivers United have suffered it before. But it wasn't this terrible.
So Toyosi, that's why there is no reason not to have prepared for this.
Wasn't this terrible?
So you knew
we have gone to. We played Egypt.
Let me tell you, this will happen again and we'll mess up.
We have played Egypt. Egypt didn't do us like this. We've played Algeria. We played Tunisia.
Okay.
The big boys in North Africa.
Okay.
I don't want to call them miscreants, but they are acting like.
Okay.
It's
but
terrible.
It has happened. My point is that you didn't learn from the last time, and that's why.
It didn't happen to the Super Eagles, actually.
Does it matter? Does it matter that it was the Super Eagles or not?
But would you expect a big brand like the Super Eagles to experience something like this?
Look at what you are saying. And the very point is that they had warned you. They went. They said it before they went back.
Nobody thought.
They said.
They said it actually. A Libyan media outfit actually brought it out.
My point is that personally, you cannot be thinking. You already warned. It's not even that you're even going this. You already warned. Anywhere that is not your place is hostile ground. You have to. If you're thinking international, you think that way. If it's not my place, if it's not my country, if it's not within the borders, the geographical borders of my country, is hostile ground. And this is what I've warned you. They told you that they not this thing. They said their own picture, but they didn't make noise about it because why? It was unwarranted, it was unfounded. Then they told you that they would do this. What was the contingency plans? They told you contingency. Okay, those guys now. What if somebody there had an ulcer or something?
Yeah, fair enough. They would have found something.
And you see 20 hours without food, without water. No, now. All right, well, you can let us know your thoughts. You can send in messages here. Just use our WhatsApp number, 002-081-5247. Taking that message from Dahoud and all that. But then all is well. They're back.
Yeah,
they have gone to their...
Some of them will play this afternoon.
They're playing this afternoon and all of that. And I don't know, like I would still mention, hopefully we have learned. If we have not learned and allow this to repeat itself...
I'm pretty sure we have, found reasons to learn our lessons.
Them sabi how all of that one goes. Right?